What's going on, guys? Ish here with Casa Amigos and welcome to another episode. I'm here with Vid, we've got Jazzy behind the camera, and today we are touring this amazing £1.95 million pad down in Sandbanks, Bournemouth. Now, if you're not familiar with Bournemouth, Sandbanks is renowned for its luxury housing, and I promise you, you are in for a treat today. Before we get into any specifics, I'd like to say a massive thank you over to the guys at Swish for letting us tour this property today. And this property is currently only at £230 a night. That's right, only £230 a night. So their links will be in the description below.
Now look, this property has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, a cinema room, pool table, and of course, we have a hot tub. The property is just a 2-minute walk away from the beach as well, and me and Ish can confirm this because we went on a romantic stroll earlier. But look, have a look at the front of the property. As beautiful as it is, I personally think it is very modest, especially for what they have inside. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it, boys. So now we're in the lobby. Before we get onto the floor plan, let's quickly touch on this area. On this side, you've got the phone, buzzes anyone in when they're at the gate, or if you need to speak to anyone while they're out there, you've got that. On this side here, you've got a lighting fixture. When you press a button, it turns on the light. So this controls pretty much everything outside, but it's very modern. What they've gone for is this sort of LCD screen, and they've listed up pretty much everything you need. So when you press a button, it sorts it out for you. As you can see, I've just turned off the main lights, but let's turn those back on. Now, back over here, you do have the entry. You now have this sort of glass table just down below, and again, a glass mirror to match it. Looks really good. Now, in terms of floor plan, on the right to me, we have the garage, which contains the pool table. Next to that, we then have the master bedroom with an ensuite. And then besides that, we got a spare bedroom. And next to the spare bedroom, we then have the spare bathroom. But why don't we take a look into the garage to check this pool table out? But actually, just before I do that, before I forget, have a look at this fixture. An amazing, amazing fixture, a very modern style. It goes from the top floor all the way to the bottom. I really love what they've done here. In my opinion, it's one of those statement pieces that regardless of wherever you are in the house, second floor, top floor, bottom floor, you're always gonna see it. But let's take a step in here. Now in here, this is the garage. As you can see, they've converted it. They've put some tiles down. It's not your typical garage floor. And they've thrown in pretty much a nice little pool table over here. If you are wondering, yes, I did smack up Jasnil on this earlier, but that's a story for another day. Just down below Jasnil, there are some bowling balls as well, so some Skittles and all that stuff. So there's a lot of games in here. But something I really love, and that the host Suzanne has done extremely well, is she's put attention to detail to everything. It's the small things that matter. So over here, we got a little truck that you can take down to the beach. You got your little floaties in there. You got a little sandcastle in here as well. They've done it really well. But over on this side as well, we got a little storage space. So just down there, you can see that they've also got some games too. So as you can see, it's very like family orientated. If you've got your family coming down here and you're popping down to the beach, or you're chilling back at home, they've got enough games for you, and I think they've really thought of it really well. So now, just behind me, we got the utility area. So you've got the washer and dryer just down here, pretty much what you need for a little getaway. Now, let's pop over to the master bedroom with the ensuite. Before we do, take a look at this floor. So what they've got here is they've got this type of tiling, marble effect, but in this house, it's not just this, it doesn't stop here. They've also got a wood floor upstairs, parquet, and then just into the bedrooms, they've got this carpet as well. So you kind of got a taste for everything in this house. So this is the master bedroom. Probably the first thing you're probably gonna notice here is these huge, huge glass doors that have slid open all the way and pocketed in just over there. In terms of a property for modern style and, you know, that indoor outdoor feeling, I feel like they've done it really well, especially because they brought it to the bedroom. It's not something you often see. Now, on this side here, we have the closet space. There are 3 of these, more than big enough. But yeah, does what you need to do for a little getaway. Now, over on this side, we have the feature wall. They've gone for like a grey, black type of textury vibe, but in my opinion, I think they've done it really well because a lot of modern houses at the moment are just going for these 4 white walls. So I feel like it brings a lot of character to this house. What do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%. I love the contrast and it's not overpowering at all.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now, this is the master ensuite. Just before we do go in here, take a look at this door. You've got a little sliding door, it tucks away very neatly and, you know, quite neat. So the first thing you probably notice when you step in here are the white tiles for the floor, but what they've gone for the walls are these lovely brown, sort of rustic, but then you've also got like a very nice little gold highlight in the actual panel itself. So it's a very luxurious vibe. I feel quite rich standing in it. Now over on this side, we have the main shower. You've got the rainfall shower head up top. Just over here, you've got a shower hose as well. Put both of them on using these taps just here as well. And you know, make sure you're washing every part of that body. Now over on this side, you have the bathtub. Again, I love this feature because they've gone for a waterfall tap. So you turn that on, comes out beautifully, fills up your bathtub to what you need. Over on this side, you have the dual sinks, and just above, you have this dual cabinet as well with the mirrors on the outside. Now, you can obviously put your skincare in there, toothpaste, and yes, of course, male skincare does matter, as you can probably tell. No, I'm joking. Now let's pop back out into the master bedroom. Let's now step onto the balcony. As you can probably see just in the distance, you can actually view the harbour from here, so you can see the seaside, and the beach is of course over on that side of the property. But it's a nice little vibe out here because what they've done is they've put two nice little lounges just there. So while you're laying down, having your cuppa or your newspaper, whatever it is, you can still see the sea, which is a great feature. But this balcony also connects to the spare bedroom. So let's take a look in there. So we're now inside the spare bedroom. As you can tell, with your standard spare bedroom, it does what you need. You've got some closet space in here, more than enough. Bed over here, and then here, you have the gold headboard. It kind of reminds me of the bathroom feature which we saw just a second ago.
Yeah,
what do you
100%.
reckon?
I think it's got that rich feel again, like you touched on earlier.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same, mate, I'm feeling the same. Now over here, just before I step out, I've just noticed, and this is around the whole house with all the handles, they've got this silver feature against this wood door, but at the end of it, there's a little leather strap that wraps around. So like, I don't know what it's like those study tables where you've got that leather feature on them, but I feel quite professional opening this door.
Nice touch.
Yeah. Now, popping out onto here, into the hallway, you now have the spare bathroom. Now, this bathroom pretty much has what you need in it. You have the sink here, same sort of cabinet style that you have in the master ensuite. Your toilet, shower, does the job. Now, let's pop outside. I'm gonna now pass it over to Ish, my apprentice, and he's gonna take it from here and show you the kitchen dining room area.
Thanks for that, Vid. All right, Jazzy, you want to follow me upstairs? This is a really cool staircase. You've got the glass and chrome banister, and it's a light fixture. To me, that looks something like really futuristic. I quite like that. All right, guys, we're on the first floor now. Let's get the floor plan out of the way. To my right, we've got the kitchen and open living area space here. To my left, you've got the WC. Also to my left, you've got the dining area and study. Now, before we get into this area here, let's touch on the dining area. But before we get there, let's just look in the WC. You've got a nice wooden door with the sensored spotlights. Had to look, see if it was working. Pretty standard sized toilet, that's all you really need up here anyway. All right then, let's make our way into the dining area. You've got the 8-seater table here with the chandelier sort of matching the mirror, nice little touch. Now over here you've got the study, which is in the confined area, so if you're trying to focus and stuff, you're not going to be distracted by anything that's going on over there. You can get on with your things. Again, you've got the spotlights, check those out, and you've got the racks here if you want to put your books and stuff there. And the good thing about the positioning of this study is it's right next to the front balcony, so if you're feeling a bit stressed on work, you can just nip outside, take a nice deep breath, let it all out. Now, you can see this neighbouring area has such a contemporary feel to it, and if you haven't been to Sandbanks, ladies and gents, I would definitely recommend. Now, let's go into the open space then. Now, you know me, Jazzy, I like paying attention to fine detail, and the wooden glossy finish here with the lines all flowing the same as this wooden island here is such a nice touch. Now you've got the Melee gas cooker here, along with the Melee appliances. Over here we've got the sink with the flexible tap, so it makes it easier for cleaning and stuff like that. And just above there, you know when you're cooking, things can get a bit stressful. You might accidentally slam something shut. Go ahead, you've got the soft close over there. Over here, Jazzy, look at this mirror. Does this look like a normal mirror to you? Yes, it does. But this is not a normal mirror. Have a look at that. It's a hinged mirror. You can bring it out, change the angles, whatever you want, you can do it. Now over here, you've got an L-shaped couch, looking at the TV, and just above, we've got the slotted skylights, rectangular, letting in all of the natural light. And just before we go outside, I want to touch on the sharp edges and angles, which really add to the modern look. And finally, the floor to ceiling space. You know me, about 6'1", 6'2", and I've still got loads of headroom. Now let's step onto the real balcony. Look, I know we've got the trees in the way, but behind those, you've got the harbour and the beach, which is really nice. Just look out of your back window and you've got that right there. I don't know what the tree preservation order is here. For me, I chop that big boy down, get a nice view. But Jazzy, we can actually get a glimpse of it over there. If we just take that in for a second. I'm never coming home. All right, well guys, that wraps up the first floor. Let's meet Vid downstairs and let him take you through the lower ground. And guys, if you are enjoying these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, follow the Instagram, all of that good stuff, and we'll get way more content coming your way.
So now let's take a look at the final floor, one of my favourite floors, purely because of the cinema room, but let's pop downstairs now. So we're now on the final floor of the property. We have the cinema room on my right. We have the guest bedroom just next to it. In my opinion, that's a master bedroom because it's huge. And then next to that, we then have another guest bedroom with an ensuite. But why don't we pop into the cinema room to start with, and then I'm gonna pass it over to Ish to finish off. So in here, I love the smell of this room. It's got these leather sofas and it smells like literally like a new car. But this is the projector screen. It is huge. I don't know how big it is. I'm probably gonna estimate 100 inches, would you reckon?
Yeah, I'll probably go the same.
Yeah, something like that. But look, they've got these walls as well, some cushion walls to obviously keep the sound in, make sure it's soundproof. It's a very nice feel. Again, it actually comes back to what I was saying about the bathroom and the guest bedroom with the headboard. It's quite similar, right? It's that luxurious sort of dark chocolatey feel. What do you think?
Definitely, it's like that velvet touch, I guess.
That's the one, that's the word I was looking for. So now over on this side, we have the bar area. Just here, you've got your sink. Down below, you've got your fridge, put your beers, wine, whatever you need to in there. And just above, put your microwave. Put your popcorn in there, have that while you're watching your film. Just above here, in this wardrobe space, so as you can see, they've tucked away all these different DVD, whatever you need to put in there, hi-fi system. But just above here, they've put the projector in and tucked away so neatly, and you've got a little cutout as well. Like, I like the small details that they've gone for, and I always look for those. But let's head out now. I'm gonna pass it over to Ish, and he's gonna finish off the rest of the ground floor for you guys.
All right, so there's two guest bedrooms down here. Before we go into that one, let's check out this one first. So we've got the two single beds. We've got the wardrobe over here. Quite a lot of space there for your coat hangers and stuff like that. You've got the WC in here, good size. Nice. And then again, you've got the sliding doors into the garden, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go back into this guest bedroom over here. Now, before we actually get into the bedroom area, we'll look at the ensuite. You've again got the wardrobes here, put anything you want, bit of storage. Now, you've got the heated chrome towel rack. You've got quite a deep bath actually, and the rainfall outlet as well. Quite a nice finish in here with the grey tiles. Everything looks quite tidy. And this tap here, Jazzy, is not no bog standard tap. This is the old twist and turn. You see that? Cool detail. Now let's check it out. Now, one thing I really like here is in this bedroom, the ensuite's quite separate. It's not next to the bed. So it is in the same room, but it's kind of not at the same time. Now, you've got the cream carpet again to add to that luxurious touch. You've got the king size bed with the white walls and spotlight. I can imagine this room in summer with the sun shining would be really nice, good feel to it. Now, should we go into the garden? Let's get to the main bit. Let's do it. So we've got the patio which goes up to the retaining wall and the wooden deck over there. We will get to the jacuzzi, but not just yet. Let's go over here to the seating area. We've got a 6-seater table arrangement. Personally, I love to have my dinner, my lunch out here. It'd be really nice, especially as this house looks great at night time. You've got the AstroTurf grass over there to add to that greenery. Now, last but not least, Jazzy, I feel like I am doing you an injustice here, as you do love the hot tubs, but no one really cares what you have to say. So they've got the wooden finish again to add to that consistency throughout the whole house. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. You'll probably see Jazzy in there later. And that concludes it, guys. We're going to meet Vid outside and we're going to give you our final thoughts.
So to wrap up, love this property. I love what they've done here. I'm not too sure if this is a common theme for the homes in Bournemouth, but this 3-floor design that they've gone for, I love. The fact you've got a bit of modern in there and a bit of old school, they've done it extremely well. but to top it all off, £230 a night, that is value for money if you ask me.
Absolutely, and I love the whole neighbourhood. Everything's ultra modern design, and yeah, be sure to check out their links if you want to stay here. Their links will be in the description below. And guys, as always, thank you again for the love and support. That concludes this video. Like and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we'll see you next week for another video.
Thank you very much.